live. Hello. I'm just sorting out a few little bits. The chair is like really squeaky at the moment. I say at the moment, he's probably squealing in pain. Right. I was just checking something out. I've got this big bag of plushes, and from the car boot, it was well, I got to pick through because the lady knows me, and I got 16 plushes altogether. And we usually do some sort of deal, but I think she said yeah, it was like basically 4 for £1. That's basically what it was. And I've just checked this one, and it looks funky, doesn't it? And it's from the film Open Season, the animated film from 2006. And yeah, they kind of go a bit crazy. Someone in the UK, the only one that's online, and it's got a tag, to be fair, but they've put it up for £79.99 for a toy. Anyway, so of course I'm going to undercut them. I'm going to put it up at like 40. It's a bit cheeky. So I was just like a bit gobsmacked at that just now. Right, let's get this sorted. Who's there? Chop Chop. Right, sorry, Chop Chop. I put in the thing. The title said at 7 o'clock, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. I can run it in, and then at 8 o'clock, that's when Nick and Andrew come on, so I can do that. And then I put on the timer thing. I put 6:30. I was like, oh god, so I had to change that around. I was like, oh bloody hell. Right. So yeah, no distracting me. Like the other day, I got through 5 bits, but then after the stream ended, I did a further 10. So I'm quite pleased with that. I've got a big bag ready to go to my storage unit, and I just need to because I've gotten all this stuff. I've got all this stuff from the car boot today. I spent £27 altogether, and then I came back, and then there was an auction on at one of the auctions near me. So when I drop all the stuff off, I'll drop all my stuff that I've listed off, pick all my orders up, and then I'll have to go and pick up all this stuff. I got a tray of pottery for £2 plus, well, it's 3 trays of like pottery stuff, like mixed pottery is how they say, but it's packed, and it was £2, and then you have the fees on top, which is like £2.50. So it's like £4.50 for these 3 trays. I was like, okay, fab. So yeah, I'm just getting this done, getting this through. Ooh. Did you go to the car boot today, Chop Chop, or did you just stay in bed to be lazy? There's my thing. There's. Okay. That one's done. Oh yeah, I did a flounder as well before I got on. Got me flounder. Look, it's a prime out one, but yeah, I'm trying to put up as much Little Mermaid stuff as I can if I find it, because the new film's coming out soon, and I like to capitalize on peak interest. I got this as well, but it's a bit kind of like, it's 20 years old. It's from 2003, and it's the Koala Brothers, and it does work. Oh no, this one isn't the one that makes noise. Yeah, it's a bit dirty though. I don't know whether to put it through the wash. Frank. Yeah, it's Frank. How you doing? Let's have a look. I'm in the garage, so it's really cold. I went like that before. I've got like a tiny little heater thing. Have you sold any of the toy figure bundle yet? No, not yet. Frank. I'm trying to think now. Have I? No, I don't think I have. I'm going to say I have sold toys today, but I don't think any of them from the bundle. They kind of all blend into one, if I'm being. But I've got to check my book. I've got like a book. Hasbro. Koala Brothers. Plush. So look. Sure, this can't be real. Oh, that's more like it. Put Frank in. Oh, I've already put it in. Let's have a look. It's got the tags. There's one in a bag, which I think is new and a bit better condition than mine. Put it up for 20 quid. Okay, £8 plus £3.50 postage, classic. But mine's got a tag on it, so I reckon I could put it up for £13.50 and I'll get maybe offers of like 10. Not bad for 25p. Sold a pair of odd size shoes this time next year. Wow. Odd size shoes. Are they like one's 11, one's a 12, or are they both 11 or 9 or something? I'm a bit thick at the moment. Oh, Golden Girls box set of books, because you know it's so good. Right, what can I do next? Oh, troll stuff. It does work. 2020. The new film's coming out this year. Different sizes, yeah. Blimey. I've sold a fair bit today, actually. My sales hasn't been too bad. Oh, I'm going to have to get the thing on here. Yeah, my sales have been pretty good today. I've hit one of my targets. I sold I sold a lampshade that I got for, it was from the charity shop and it said £2 on it. It was one of those Capri the shell ones, the really delicate ones. And there was 2 and they were quite cheap. And it had like a £2 thing on it. And I thought they were £2 for the pair. And she was like, oh, I think these are £2 each. She was like, oh, there's not a tag on the other one. She went, oh, right. So she had to sell me them at £2 for the pair. I was like, yeah. So anyway, I got that and I've sold them for 40 odd quid, which is good. I could have split them up, but they obviously wanted a pair. I'm good because they're both exactly the same. So what else have I sold today? I've sold a T-shirt that I got for £3 for £27.50. That was a big, it was an aqua scooter. I'm well short of target this month. I think I'm short of the target, but I'm short of the because earlier on in the month, the first 2 weeks or the first 2 weeks were fine, were really good. Like I had some really good days, I had some pretty decent days, and a couple of mad days. But this week, I've only hit my target twice, and that's today, and I think the other one was on Monday. So it's been a bit meh this week, but with lots of things happening in the economy, it's like I'm not really surprised. People are being a bit more careful with the pennies. Got this dude. I've sold a toy with him in it recently. It's Golden Bear. Right, let's do this. There we go. Thank God for this measuring tape. I've had it for like nearly 10 years now. So that's 5 done. I'm going to start listing it. These 5 bits now. Oop, it's my phone. Plug it in. Okay, let's have a look. I've got some lo-fi music, copyright free, but it might go onto an advert, so I might. There we go. Okay. Why is this not coming up? Every time I go live, it never comes up, so I have to do it on my phone. Founder plush. There we go. Just going to put that up. Oh, look what happened. I got this really cute little Wade teapot. Off. It happens. I deal with that much pottery coming in and out, and sometimes that is very rare occurrence when it happens, but it happens, and I'm a bit gutted. I've got the piece somewhere on here, but yeah, that would have been really good. I don't think it's not vintage or anything like that, but it's really cute. It's Christmas as well, so I'm out of season anyway. Hold up, someone's put this flounder, where is it? Someone's put this up for $27.99. That can't be right. Can it? Let's have a look at solds. No, I think someone's what do you call it? Just to see what they can get. But 27, that's such a weird kind of like number. Yeah, there's only one that is sold, and it's at auction. And it's not for £27, I can tell you that. So I don't know what to do with that one. It needs a wash. Let's have a look. What's his name again, this fella? Oh, he's got confused. Let's have a look. Okay. Mr. Tumble, that's it. Oh, God. Mr. Tumble. Talking. Never shuts the bloody hell up. Talking toy. Oh. Do-do. Yeah, nothing special. Oh, £7.99. $6.99 plus postage. Yeah, it's a bit of a kind of like meh toy, to be honest. I don't know whether just to try it and try, because you never knew. Because they're selling regularly. That's what I'm kind of chuffed about. And if I can get a quick sale off it, I'll be more than happy. So one like this. Oh, group by type. Yeah, it was pretty good at the car boot. I needed a good day, and it didn't disappoint. And I did manage to get some stuff. I've got a video coming up about what I actually bought, but I did get some pretty nice bits and bobs. I've got like this thing, and I thought my recorder thing, I thought my camera wasn't working, so I went round once thinking it wasn't working, trying to get my phone out, and then I ended up finding out what was wrong with it, and I had to go back around, but then I ended up finding other bits. Hello, Welsh Picker, how are you? Sort by type. I got up to go and started to I thought suddenly someone back indoors and listed someone. Yeah, that was like me last week. I was like, I'm so ready for this. Rah! Literally looked outside and it was like chucking it down. It's like, nah. The week before that, I went out, not in the rain, but it was raining the night before, and I went and there was like 2 stalls. I was like, well, that's just wasted a load of petrol. Yeah, so it is what it is. It happens. But I'd rather have a cold, icy, kind of crisp day, because the hard ground, the two that I go to, the hard ground, and there's one which is a field, which I've been speaking to some of the traders who were on today, because we were chatting how's things and everything. And they said, yeah, we're not going to Stafford until the next couple of weeks, until it kind of heats up a bit, because apparently it's getting a bit rubbish there at the moment. So to buy. There we go. I'm cross-listing at the moment as well. I've started to... I always have kind of cross-listed onto Vinted and Depop, but I really need to focus a bit more on my Etsy, get some of my vintage items up on Etsy, because I've had some cracking sales on there, you know. Got pretty lucky on some good stuff, and I've got good feedback. And then Vinted's a funny one. I'm a bit kind of like brutal on Vinted. I get offers. I put stuff up. If it's £15, and then I get, oh, would you take 8? I was like, right, so you want 50% off? No. So I'm like, no. But whatever does sell, I do kind of get good feedback, if you know what I mean. Like, I get decent feedback. And the people are really nice. They're a bit more nice. They're cheekier, but they're nicer at the same time. These are all that Peppa Pig stuff I've got in there. Right. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Okay. I did have an ex-account, sold a cup and saucer to Italy, then it went dead and I gave up. Well, that's kind of what I did. I kind of like, I've had it, to be fair, I've only had it open for about 8 or 9 months. And I've just kind of been like, it's kind of been like that awkward kind of like, what am I thinking of? It's kind of like the awkward cousin that no one kind of like speaks to. So I've just been like, yeah, whatever. And I've just kind of been like throwing the odd thing on, but I've never really kind of like done the whole like 5 listings a day. Yeah, and I'm just, I don't know. I'm it's a bit iffy on it. Let's say, right, let's put this one up. I'm just transferring the files over because I'm not savvy like some people who say who throw it all over to what's it? There we go. Post tumble to do. I talk to myself because it is the first sign of madness. I think I'm on the 8th. Right, so I'm going to put it up for like £7.50. Because you never know. I just want a quick sale with these things. I want quick sales because they only cost like 25p. It's like, yeah. What kind of did you sell on Etsy? I'm selling on I'm just focusing it on my vintage stuff, but I've been thinking about getting into the digital products. So if all of a sudden I go quiet and I'm just kind of like rooting around and stuff, sorting out my thing. Yeah, I've got my death pile has increased. I want to do a big dent in it every day. So these power hours every day, I'm just trying to kind of like force myself to get through. Oh, hi, Karen. How are you? Hi, sorry, you're on the different screen here, chat. So hello. I'm so with the idea of taking all my brass and silver plate items off eBay and taking it to a scrapyard. Apparently there is. Have you watched Taco Stacks? He's like an OG flipper and scrapper and everything on YouTube, and he's so good. And he goes around and he picks up stuff. He's a bit like the American version of a rag and bone man, and he kind of goes in and he just picks stuff up off the street. And he goes to the scrapyard and gets good money for it. I mean, good for him. I think he gets more money from his YouTube channel than he does with his scrapping, but he does scrapping like every other day. Got me fancy water that was reduced from £2 a can to 60p. I'm so sad. Yeah, I got this. I've sold this before, but I can't remember how much for. Disneyland Paris hand. However, I think I had a pair. And I don't think they were in a plastic bag. Disney Paris hand. Plush. Having a go at Leathercraft. Ooh, you stitching? Are you on your thing? I was getting the console covers. I have watched Taco not for a while. He does well at the flea market. Yeah, he's very good and he's lovely. Right. I don't know if these are Disneyland Public Glove. The stitch ones. Okay, so the blue stitch ones, they go for good money, like 20 odd quid per one. All right, so this one, £12.99. Oh, but that's pre-owned. This is still in the baggie. I don't know about that one. We shall have to see. Do some pictures of it first. I hate it. My phone, it automatically reverts back to the old settings. It's a bit annoying, but we get through. Let's put this up. Okay. Right, so that one's done. That one's done. Put them down there with the other gang. Right, and I should be able to list on here now. Should automatically come up. There we go. Yay! Again, don't worry. My sanity is intact somewhere. Disneyland, Paris, Mickey, Love. Yeah, assisting. Well, saddle stitching is very tricky. Listening to myself. Oh, right. So look. Vintage Disneyland Paris Mickey Mouse puppet. 1998. Is that when it's from? Oh. Apparently it's from 1998. Sell similar. Does anybody, when like you're listing, do you check, you find one that is already sold to, I think it's like, I don't know if it's superstition. I try not to sell similar for an item that hasn't sold yet, that's just listed. I go into the solds and say, well, their one is sold, so I'll sell similar. It's kind of like a superstitious kind of thing, isn't it? Like, well, their one has sold, so I might just, try that one instead. Right, where are we? Oh, I woke up with the biggest headache today. And it's just kind of like petered in the background, but it's not been like one of those horrible headaches that really hurts. It's just, yeah. There it is. There's first. Oh, right, I've already done that one. Okay, that's fine. Is that I swear by those cold gel patches on your forehead. What? Okay. What next? Did they work? Because I think I saw some in is it Poundland? Like they have those things where you just chill out and lie down and. Let's try. Is it Art Tone? That's what it is. Toby Jug. I'm doing that one now. Art Tone Toby. Is it Art One? Yes, there it is. Got to get through this lot, I tell you, because it's driving me insane. I need to I just kind of like it builds up and builds up and builds up, and then I'm just gonna snap. I'm like, I can't deal with it, man. There it is. Ah, got you. And because I've got like big feet and I'm really clumsy, I knock things over. And like when I knock things over, it's like I boot it across the room. I don't know when it was made though. Definitely in England. England. Oh, United lost tonight. No surprise there. I was like, I'm not going live while United are on because mum and dad are like screaming and shouting. Let's do that. Number of items in set, and it's lidded as well. With lid. Use a work gold kitchen sheet if I don't have any that works. Yeah. Well, weirdly, a cup of tea. I know it sounds like really stupid, but like a cup of tea. I keep drinking. I've got like, I drink a lot of like iced tea. I'm not a fan of, hot tea usually, but if I've got like one of those, what do you call it? Like herbal teas and stuff, I just kind of sit with that, and it kind of clears my throat because I get a lot of sinus problems. You might tell at the moment I've had like sinus issues in the past 6 weeks. I don't usually speak like, but I do have quite a bit of sinus problems. Right, let's put this up. The one done. We're all made different. If tea works, why not? Exactly. I think yeah, you've got it right. Everyone's different. That's the way. Which one was that one? Oh yeah, the Bunnykins things that I did yesterday. I didn't put them up. I won, some cracking stuff at the auction today. I got some Royal Dalton, 2 trays of Royal Dalton. I got a tray for £8 and then a tray for £5, and it's not the Royal Dalton that is all like florally. It's a blue. It's a very nice blue. I know that I can't remember the name of it, but it's a very nice blue. And I had a small little dish, a small little like trinket dish, and that sold for I think 20 odd quid. And I got that years ago, and it sold pretty quickly. But I think it's from like the 80s. This one, I think 70s Dalton can be a bit iffy, but 80s Dalton for some reason people just love. But I got a terrine with it, and the terrine goes for good money, so that'll pay off basically my entire auction haul, which would be good. Okay. Oh, technology, man. It's so slow, this sometimes. And then it speeds up, and I'm like, stop. There it is. So I'm on 4 listings. This is my 4th proper one. 4 listings in half an hour. That ain't bad. Yeah, I did 5 yesterday. If I can make it to 10, I'll be like chuffed. And if I can get it down of like to 10 every day on top of the ones that I'm already doing, because I'm trying to list like 15 to 20 every day. But then if I do this kind of gives me a kick up the bum. One, two. Which is the one with the little indiscretion? Oh, it's that one.